Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, do women purposely postpone sex? Well, simple answer is I would say yes, sometimes, some women, because there are women out there who also have a lot of emotional self-control, and they just want to wait to get intimate with a guy, and no matter how strong the connection is or how into you they are or how into them you are, and as hot as they are and as heated they are in the moment, they're going to make you wait just because they're comfortable in their own skin and they don't mind doing it. And you'll come across women in your dating life that are like that. And despite your best efforts, some chicks you'll sleep with in the first night. Some of them it'll be the second, third, or the fourth date. It really depends on the girl. I've got an email here from a viewer. He says, "Hey Corey, I've been watching your YouTube videos and it's already changed my fortunes with women dramatically. Not only that, the women I'm getting are super attractive. The one question though, I went out with this woman the other night and everything was going great. We stayed out for a few hours, got drinks, and chatted. At the end of the night, I walked her back to her place and we ended up kissing passionately outside her apartment. Typically, in that moment where you're making out outside her apartment, if things are going well and the girl is open to it, and it all depends on her level of comfort. She'll just say, hey, would you like to come in? Would you like to come up? Sure. And it doesn't mean you're definitely going to get laid, but it means that the possibility is definitely there, and if you play your cards right, you will definitely be getting laid. He says, then she said goodnight, and I said we could always take it a step further. She smiled and said she didn't want to the first time, but I could tell she really liked me and we had a connection. My question is, if a girl is really into you, will she ever postpone sex until, say, the second or third date? Yeah, absolutely. There are women that are out there. And the interesting thing is that when it happens to you, when a girl does that and you walk away, you're like, huh. It's like, I know she was turned on, I know she was into me, but it actually makes you want the girl more. Like it or not, it's just simply what happens when the girl just won't go a step further. And you can, just like this particular case, you can't invite yourself up to her place. And in this particular case, it's like you saying, hey, well, we could take it a step further. In essence, you're trying to invite yourself into her place, and that's not really a great way to phrase it. The idea is, it's like if she's like, hey, have a good night, and it's like, great, then that's all you can do. And you just walk away from it, and then you take a run on the second date or the third date. It's like sometimes that's the way it happens. And the way it is when a girl does do that to you, you will like her more, and you will want her more. And you will wonder, and you'll be like, wow, she's different than every other girl that you go out with. And if any of the ladies are watching this, if you really are on a date with a guy you really like and you want to make sure, and you're 100% sure that you guys have a connection, he will like you more if you make him wait to have sex. It's just, I know my guy, and we want to get laid on the first date, but if you make him wait, he'll want you more, and it'll increase your odds that he'll actually stick around a little bit longer. So he says, also, is it possible that she didn't want to seem too easy or wanted to make the impression that she just doesn't hook up like that right off the bat? Absolutely, because women have this little thing called the slut alarm that they're always worried about, because they don't want you to think that they're easy, and plus they don't want their girlfriends or people that know them to think that they're easy. Because when you think about it, as a guy, if you see a girl and you really like her, and then one of your buddies comes up and says, like, dude, she slept with half the fucking football team, and she's constantly getting laid and going home with strange dudes, probably not having unprotected sex, and then you think to yourself, and then there's another girl, and she's had like one boyfriend her whole life, and she just broke up with him. And both these girls are just as hot, and you got one who's slept around with half the city, and you got the other one who's only had a boyfriend or two. It's like, who you got to want more? Think about that. So, I mean, absolutely. So it just may mean that you got yourself a really great girl, but like I said, you got to be patient, and it's like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, and sometimes women will make you wait. And I've always found that the ones that make you wait, you tend to like them a little bit more, and you end up, it's like when I look at the women that I've had long-term relationships with, is that most of them it was like that. We didn't hook up on the first night. They made me wait second, third, fourth night, that kind of thing. Despite my best efforts, even knowing what I know, it's like some women are like that. When it happens, you definitely like them more and you definitely want them more. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 or 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several weeks to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a box that has a link that will take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, or my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and on the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.